At just 41 years old, one of the greatest players to ever wear the green and white of the New York Jets is gone. Nick Mangold, the man who defined toughness, leadership, and loyalty on and off the field, has tragically passed away following complications from kidney disease. It's a heartbreaking loss that has left the entire football world in mourning. The New York Jets confirmed the devastating news on Sunday, announcing that their former All-Pro center and beloved team leader had died after battling kidney disease for years. For fans who watched Mangold anchor the offensive line throughout the 2000s and 2010s, this news felt like a punch to the gut. He wasn't just another player. He was the cornerstone of the franchise's identity, the silent enforcer who protected quarterbacks, led by example, and embodied what it meant to be a Jet. Nick Mangold's story is one built on perseverance, power, and passion for the game. Born and raised in Centerville, Ohio, Mangold made a name for himself at Ohio State University, where his dominance as a center caught national attention. When the Jets selected him in the first round of the 2006 NFL Draft, fans didn't yet know they were witnessing the arrival of a legend. Over the next 11 seasons, Mangold started 164 games, earned 7 Pro Bowl selections, and was named to the All-Pro team twice. Those numbers alone speak volumes, but Mangold's impact was never just about stats. He brought leadership and accountability to a team that often struggled to find direction. From the very beginning, Mangold set a standard of excellence. He started every game as a rookie and quickly became the anchor of an offensive line that would be known as one of the best in the NFL. Under head coach Rex Ryan, the Jets' bruising run game and playoff success were built on the back of players like Mangold. Between 2009 and 2010, he helped lead the team to consecutive AFC Championship appearances, something the franchise hadn't achieved in decades. Players respected him not just for his skill, but for his intelligence and discipline. Quarterbacks like Sanchez and Ryan Fitzpatrick often said Mangold was the one who kept everything in sync, a steady presence even in the most chaotic moments. Off the field, Mangold's reputation was just as strong. He was known for his humility, quick wit, and sense of humor. Despite being a 6'4", 300-pound powerhouse, he had an easygoing personality that made him approachable to fans and teammates alike. He often participated in charity work, youth programs, and community events across New York and New Jersey. To many fans, he wasn't just a football player. He was a genuine, down-to-earth figure who represented everything right about the sport. In early October 2025, Mangold shocked fans when he publicly revealed he had been living with the genetic kidney condition for nearly 20 years. He shared that the disease had progressively worsened over time, leading him to begin dialysis treatments. In an emotional post, Mangold revealed that he was in urgent need of a kidney transplant and appealed to fans for help, specifically asking for donors with type O blood. His openness drew an outpouring of love and support from across the football world. Messages flooded in from former teammates, rivals, and fans who had watched him for years. Nobody expected that just a few weeks later, the battle would end in tragedy. Following his passing, tributes have poured in from every corner of the NFL. Former Jets head coach Rex Ryan, who shared many of Mangold's best years in New York, became emotional while remembering him during a television segment, calling the news absolutely brutal. Ryan described Mangold as one of the smartest, toughest, and most loyal players he had ever coached, a man who never sought the spotlight but earned respect through his actions. Former quarterback Sanchez, who shared the field with Mangold for several seasons, called him the definition of a teammate and thanked him for his leadership and friendship. The Jets organization released a statement saying, "Nick Mangold was the heart of our offensive line, and his legacy will live forever. On and off the field, he represented everything our franchise stands for." Fans have been quick to share their memories as well, from watching him pancake defenders on Sundays to meeting him at training camps, where he always took time to sign autographs and take pictures. For those who grew up watching the Jets during his era, Mangold wasn't just a player. He was a symbol of dependability, a constant in a sport that often changes overnight. Nick Mangold's passing is also a stark reminder of the silent battles athletes face once the lights of the stadium fade. For years, he carried his illness privately, never letting it define him or slow him down. Even after retirement, he stayed active in the Jets community and was considered one of the franchise's ambassadors. His courage in speaking out about his condition showed the same strength he displayed in every snap of his career. At the time of his death, Mangold was one of 52 modern-era players still under consideration for induction into the Pro Football Hall of Fame's class of 2026. It's a bittersweet reality that he may not live to see that honor come to fruition, though fans and analysts alike believe his legacy makes him more than deserving. The Hall of Fame doesn't just celebrate stats, it celebrates impact, leadership, and character, and Mangold had all three in abundance. As the Jets and the entire NFL mourn his loss, many are calling for the team to permanently honor him, whether it's through retiring his number 74 jersey or inducting him into the team's Ring of Honor. One thing is certain, Nick Mangold's name will forever be etched into the history of the New York Jets. Nick's story reminds us that greatness isn't measured only by championships or awards. It's about consistency, leadership, and the respect you earn from everyone around you. He was the kind of player who made everyone better, not through speeches or grand gestures, but through quiet dedication and relentless work ethic. His legacy lives on in the players he inspired, the fans he connected with, and the game he helped elevate. Rest in peace, Nick Mangold, a true legend, a warrior, and a man who showed that even the strongest hearts can face the toughest battles with grace. The stadium lights may dim, but your legacy will shine forever in Jets history.